In this tutorial, we're going to quickly go over how we can export our assets out of Unreal so that we can make edits to them. Sometimes you may find yourself with just the Unreal project, but not the raw files that we had initially imported into Unreal. For example, I might have worked on this project at home. I put the project on my flash drive, came to one of the class computers at Montgomery, put it on there, and I realized I need to make an edit to one of my assets. In Unreal, when we import an asset, it doesn't stay as the asset we imported it as. Instead, Unreal will turn it into something called a UASSET, which is a proprietary Unreal file. If I was to right-click this asset, which was initially a WAV file, my sound file, and I hit Show in Explorer, you can see that it pops up an Explorer file, and this is where my project is stored. If we look at these assets, they all end as a UASSET. Even though the drone was originally an FBX, the crosshair was a PNG, and this sound file was a WAV file. But Unreal luckily has an export feature that makes editing these things pretty simple. All you have to do is right-click on any asset, go to Asset Actions, and hit Export. You can see that another save box pops up. It lets me name the asset, and it saves it as a WAV file. There are other file types that you can save, and each type of asset you export will let you save it as a few different file types, but I import it as a WAV, so I'm going to export it as a WAV. Go back to my desktop, and I can save it. And if I was to minimize Unreal, you can see that the file has been saved. So we can now make changes to it. Once I've made changes, I would go back, and I would re-import the file, which would re-import it from the file that it exported as. Thank you for watching.